Hello and welcome back again to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to crochet a card holder. This is so simple and you can make use of your scrap yarns as well. So we have here our mercerized cotton, my 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. We have our scissors and our yarn needle. So I'm going to make use of double pull of my mercerized cotton. So let's get started. So take your yarn and your hook, make your slip knot, and we're just going to make a chain. The gauge that we're going to use is our card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So take your card and line up vertical. You should have at least 2 chains before and after. So we still have this one. We have our extra chain. I chained 19 because we're going to make our first chain on the second chain from our hook. So this chain doesn't count, so we're going to start from here. So we have 2 chains before our card and we have 2 chains extra after our card. So now set aside our card, make your single crochet on the second chain from the hook, and continue doing your single crochet until the last chain. This is a very basic one. I will be making this as single crochet rows until I finish the project, but you can do an alternate of single crochet, half double crochet, and a double crochet. So continue doing your single crochet until you reach the last stitch. So now we have made our first row of single crochet. I will not be making any chain 1. Instead, I will just turn my work and make my first single crochet on the very first chain. So again, this is a single crochet row. Continue until you reach the last chain. So now we are done with our second row. We can take again our card, straighten this up, and take our card, and you can take your card and see that this is lining up. We have 2 extras, then we have 2 extras also at the other side. So now we have this long, but I think this is not enough yet to cover the card. This is what I am telling you. We have to sew on both sides and we still have enough space to place multiple cards. So we're just going to continue doing our single crochet row. Turn your work and single crochet on the very first chain. So this is what we have finished, and this is approximately 6.5 inches. And if we're going to take our card, it should be like this, so you can still get hold of your cards because we still have the space here. What we're going to do next is cut our yarn, and we're going to sew both ends. So take our and we're going to weave our ends later. But before we do our sewing, I'll be taking a different color in double pull as well, and I'm going to make a chain . Eight, 9, and 10. And if you will fold it like this, we're going to make a chain. We're going to make a single crochet rows, maybe 1/2 inch, and we're going to put it on the side, on this side. We can fold and it will look like this. All right, so I'm going to make a chain of 2, additional 2, and then single crochet on the second chain from the hook, and continue doing your single crochet row until you reach your desired width. I will be making only maybe 1/2 inch, maybe 3 rows of a single crochet. So I will meet you back again later once I finish my 3 rows of single crochet. So now I have done my 3 rows of single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and I will just fold it in half, just like so, and I will connect both ends, both sides. Just make a slip stitch. Then we need to cut our yarn. So I will just make a simple knot on both ends. So I will just cut both. Anyway, it will not be seen later on because, so set that one aside. We take our white one and we're going to insert it on this side. So while we are sewing, we're going to incorporate this one here. So check again our card where we need to place it. So we need to start sewing from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the 6th row going down. So we have to leave this 5 rows of single crochet. All right, so we're going to start on this side and then later on this side. When I do my sewing, I don't pull it so tight so that it will not be curling on the corners. This is just a simple sewing. I think hemming is what you called it. So you will just hem on the sides. I don't go over. Then once I have reached this end, I will be going back again on the other end and I will be tying the knot from the inside. So make your slip knot or attach your yarn whichever you're comfortable with. So take my card again. I don't know which chain I will start. So this is the middle, and I want the coverage from here. So take your stitch marker, take one of our stitch marker and count 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now we can take this one out. So from here we're going to count backwards 1 2 3 4 and 5. Attach your yarn, chain 1, make another single crochet, turn our work, single crochet in the very first chain, make sure you're counting your stitches. You might miss the last stitch, so it will not be straight, you know. So basically you would work your way up until you reach this side. I prefer only until here. So this will be like this, covering my card as a part of the security. So until here, so I will just make a few rounds, a few rows of single crochet, and I will meet you back up. And there we have it. So far I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 rows of single crochet. So what I need to do now is fasten this off and cut our yarn. So we need to sew our ends. So just to secure this one, I just have here my automatic snap. You can also add a button if you want, but you have to add a buttonhole in between, either in between or at the end. I prefer to use my automatic snap, so I will just sew this one on the other side and this one here. So I will just take my needle together with my yarn, So now we are done sewing our automatic snap. It's just a bit tricky sewing on this side because it's inside and out, but you will survive it. So just snap it, take it out. As I've said, you can put several cards because we still have space in there. Just snap it, and you can add a key ring as well on this side because we still have space in here. So that's it for today for our very easy card holder. I hope you enjoyed our tutorial for today. Stay safe everyone, happy crocheting, and God bless.